What's up, everybody out there in internet land? Alright, I wanted to start. I am coming on for a short session here. And let's see, I think there's a few things I want to say off the cuff. I guess I want to mention that I have what is that? That might be the UFO. There's apparently a UFO in the sky. Speaking of that, I need to figure out an arrangement. I would really like to figure out an arrangement of UFO. It's a song that, in the Space Ark was a full band. That was kind of our song, an original song that we did. You can listen to it online. I think overall we did a pretty good job with that. I think it's a great song, and I think we did a good job getting it recorded. I think we played it better live overall. It's such a fun song to play live. Yeah, UFO. Yeah, apparently there's a light that's very, very bright in the sky, and it was there yesterday, and it's there again today. It doesn't move, just stays there. It's not a star. We don't think it's an airplane. But anyway, don't know what it is. And then it disappeared at some point. After it was up there for, I don't know, an hour or two. So I don't know what it is. But yeah, I wanted to say I've rearranged some stuff in the studio, did some fall cleaning, I guess, or early winter cleaning in the studio, as well as the garage, which needed to happen in order to rearrange some of the stuff in the studio. And I've been trying to sell some things that maybe don't get as much use as they could, or get very little use. And I guess I'm always thinking. But earlier today there was a moment of clarity that seemed to hit me, where I realized I think that this rearranging of the studio is the right thing, but a little more clarity into why maybe it is started to come to me, and I think some of it is understanding more what exactly this space is. And I think that's maybe been a period of what I've been trying to figure out in general, as I've been doing music in Charleston now for about 6 years or so, maybe almost 7 years. And yeah, I think there's stuff on the horizon with the studio. I think I'm starting to understand a little bit more about what I can do well in this space, and maybe a purpose that it could serve within Charleston. I think fundamentally I'm realizing that this space, I was trying to make it more of a community space, and maybe running my club out of it, and hosting my podcast, and having people over for recording, and have it be a studio, a local recording studio, and all that. But now I'm thinking more that this is mostly just a personal space for me, and so I'm arranging all of what's in here with that in mind. But I still think there's enough space and enough work that I've put in trying to understand how to do it, and just creating the space for this, that I still think it could be a really nice space for doing live performances that are broadcasted to the internet. So I think maybe that's something down the line that might have from time to time, is working with local bands to just do a live broadcast, where it broadcasts out to their platforms, my platforms, and essentially just a live concert that's just put out to the internet. I think that might be fairly interesting. And I could probably do pretty well, and I think I'm set up for that. And especially if that's the focus of what I'm doing. I think that was part of the problem, is I was trying to wear too many hats. I was trying to do too many different things. I think I just need to get more focused in on just a few things that I might be able to do really well. That when you're trying to focus on so many things, you can't specialize. I mean, I guess that kind of goes without saying, but maybe another way to conceptualize that is, when I'm arranging a space, if I'm arranging a space for 50 purposes, it's very difficult. If you're arranging a space for 2 purposes or for 3 purposes, then it's a lot easier to kind of wrap your head around, what you need and what things go where and how you might organize the space. And so that was an exciting development for me. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that kind of unfolds. I think that also might still end up meaning a mic club, but in a different light. Like, one of the things I was trying to do is set up this space as a community space, and in that way and what I mean by that, to some extent, is that I had like multiple sofas, and I was trying to make sure that when people come into this space, there's a lot of space for a lot of people, and everyone will be comfortable, and lots of microphones for everybody. And now I'm thinking, I think that I'm going to think less about that, less about maybe trying to make people comfortable, and more about just trying to make a space that does the live broadcasting and the performance, the making a live music space as well as I can. And then, if you want to be a part of it, I think the comfort aspect maybe is less important. People can stand and talk, and I've thought about building bleachers. I think maybe that could work, but I almost don't even want to do that. But I think maybe keeping it to smaller groups of people is probably the way to go. Maybe like no more than 8 or 10 or so. I don't know, but some more thought I'll go into that. In the meantime, I want to play this song, so you guys maybe have heard it a few times, but I'm really enjoying playing it right now. And Shakedown 1979. Cool kids never have the time. A live wire right up off the street. You and I should meet. June bug skipping like a stone. Headlights pointed at the dawn. We were sure that we'd never see an end to it all. And I don't even care to shake these zipper blues. And we don't know just where our bones will rest to dust, I guess, forgotten and absorbed into the earth below. Double-crossed the vacant and the bored. They're not sure just what we have in store. Morphine cities slipping dues down to see that we don't even care to take these zipper blues. And we don't know just where our bones will rest to dust, I guess, lamented and assured. The lights and towns below, faster than the speed of sound, faster than we thought we'd go, beneath the sound of hope. Justine never knew the rules, hung down with the freaks and ghouls. No apologies ever need to be made. I know you better than you fake it to see that we don't even care to take these zipper blues. And we don't know just where our bones will rest to dust, I guess, forgotten and absorbed into the earth below. The street heats the urgency of now, as you see there's no one around. That one just works so well on the loop system. Alright, I was working with Galway Girl last night. That was the last one I was doing, so I'm going to try that again with the new arrangement that I was thinking to do. How am I getting that wrong? Let me do this. She played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hand. Said, baby, I just wanna dance. I met her on Grafton Street right outside of the bar. So that's, okay. Alright. I think I'm gonna need to go like this. Met her on Grafton Street right outside of the bar. Shared a cigarette with me while her brother played the guitar. what does it mean to get a gig on your arm? Said it was one of my friend's songs, do you want to drink on? She took Jamie for a chaser, Jack for the fun. She got Arthur on the table with Johnny riding a shotgun. Chatted some more, one more drink at the bar. Put Jan on the boombox, got her to the thing. She played the fiddle and it's a little fast. Let's try it again. She played the fiddle in an Irish band. She fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hand. Said, baby, I just want to dance. A pretty little Galway girl. My Galway girl. That's interesting. Let's start again. Grabbed the street right outside of the bar. She shared a cigarette with me while her brother played the guitar. She asked me, what does it mean? The Gaelic ink on your arm. Said it was one of my friend's songs. Do you want to drink on? She took Jamie as a chaser, Jack for the fun. She got Arthur on the table with Johnny riding a shotgun. She added some more, one more drink at the bar. Then put Van on the jukebox, got up to dance. You know, she played the fiddle in an Irish band. She fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hand. So baby, I just wanna dance, my pretty little Galway girl. My Galway girl. My Galway girl. My Galway girl. And we should go like. Me at darts and then she beat me at pool. She kissed me like there was nobody else in the room. Asked nice orders for coffee when she stood on the stool. After dancing to Chile singing traditional tunes. I never heard Carrie Fergus ever sung so sweet. A cappella in the bar using her feet for the beat. Oh, I could have heard the voice spread on beat for a week. In this packed out room, so she was singing to me. And she played the fiddle in an Irish band. She fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her by the neck and then took her by the head. So baby, I just wanna dance. She played the fiddle in an Irish band. She fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the head. Said, baby, I just wanna dance, my pretty little Galway girl. My Galway girl. My Galway girl. My Galway girl. Galway girl, my Galway girl, my Galway girl, my Galway girl. Now we outstayed our welcome in its closing time. I was holding her hand, she was holding mine. Our coats both smelled of smoke, whiskey and wine. As we filled up our lungs with the cold air of the night, I walked her home, and then she took me inside, finished some Doritos and another bottle of wine. I swear I'm gonna put you in a song that I write about a Galway girl and a perfect night. She played the fiddle in an Irish band. She fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hand. Said, baby, I just wanna dance, my pretty little Galway girl. My Galway girl. My Galway girl. My Galway girl. that one? Harmony. That's what it is. Alright. That'll work. So did I add that one already? I did. Give a little bit. Give a little bit of your time to me. Give a little bit. Been hanging around. Have you ever seen the rain? Help, I need somebody. I always liked Help Me, Rhonda. Since you put me down, I've been out doing in my head. Come in late at night, and in the morning I just lay in bed. Alright, let's see about this one. I feel like I probably need to change the key down though, it's a little bit high. So if we take it down, let's take it down 2, let's take it down 3. Let's go into A. Alright, let's see how that goes. No. Let's do that. Let's try. A little bit off still. What is that? Still wrong. I'm trying to do the rhythm like. That'll work. So let's see if I. The woes of loop. But I can't do that because. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Because I only have, so what I'll do is, we're gonna do like this. Yes, this is how we'll do it. No. I need one more loop. One more track would fix all the problems. That would be it. Since you put me down, I've been out doing in my head. I come in late at night, and in the morning I just lay in bed. Since you put me down, I've been out doing in my head. Come in late at night, and in the morning I just lay in bed. We're under you caught my eye. We're under you caught my eye, and I'll give you lots of reasons why. Alright, let's do this again, because it's not working at all. Since you put me down, I've been out doing in my head. Come in late at night, and in the morning I just lay in bed. Since you put me down, I've been out doing it in my head. Come in late at night and in the morning I just lay in bed. Well, Ronnie, you caught my eye. Ronnie, you look so fine. And I know it wouldn't take much time for you to help me run, help me get her out of my heart. Help me run, 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 yeah, get her out of my heart. She was gonna be my wife, and I was gonna be her man. She let another guy come between us and it ruined our plans. Well, Ronnie, you caught my eye, and I'll give you lots of reasons why. You gotta help me run, help me get her out of my heart. Help me run, 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 yeah, get her out of my heart. Help me run, 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 yeah, get her out of my heart. She was gonna be my wife and I was gonna be her man. But she let another guy come between us and it shattered our plan. Ronnie, you caught my eye, and I'll give you lots of reasons why. You gotta help me run, help me get her out of my heart. Help me run, 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 yeah, get her out of my heart. I think I'm gonna keep that one. I like this song. This one. If not, I'm definitely going to. I really liked this. I learned this for a wedding recently. I really liked it. Let the bow break, let it come down crashing. Let the sun fade out to a dark sky. I can't say I'd even notice if it was absent. 'Cause I could live by the light in your eyes. I'll unfold before you what I strung together, the very first words of a lifelong love letter. Tell the world that we finally got it all right. I choose you. I will become yours and you will become mine. I choose you. I choose you. So I think it's the same progression the whole song, pretty much. But I don't know the bridge. I think it's the same progression the whole song. A little loud on that snare. That'll hurt. Man, messed up that end. What's I doing? We'll roll with it. Let the bow break, let it come down crashing. Let the sun fade into a dark sky. 'Cause I could live by the light, even notice if it was absent. So live by the light in your eyes. I'll unfold before you what I've strung together, the very first words of a lifelong love letter. Tell the world that we finally got it all right. I choose you. I will become yours and you will become mine. I choose you. I choose you. There was a time when I wouldn't believe them if they told me you could not come true. It's just love's an illusion. Then you found me and everything changed. I believe in something again. I'll unfold before you, will be yours forever. This is a beautiful start to a lifelong love letter. Tell the world that we finally got it all right. I choose you. I will become yours and you will become mine. I choose you. I choose you. We are not perfect, but learn from our mistakes. As long as it takes, I will prove my love to you. I'm not scared of the elements. I am underprepared, but I'm willing, even better, get to be the other half of you. Tell the world we finally got it all right. I choose you. I will become yours and you will become mine. I choose you. I choose you. That's interesting. It's interesting how it moves through the loop there on that one. I choose. Because we've got, I guess, the chorus. Yeah. Maybe there's a way to set it up like. I mean, you could separate these two. Time, and I wouldn't believe them. And then this progression. They could not come true. Just love's illusion. That could work, but then the only thing there is that you have to, because on the chorus, the only thing that changes from the chorus to the verse is that they repeat that C to G to D one more time. So you do that on the second, like you do this G, walk down to E minor, to C to G to D, then you repeat it again. G, walk down to E minor, C, G, D, and then you hit the C, G, D one more time on the chorus. In the verses, you don't hit that C, G, D that second time on the second iteration, if that makes sense. So that's the only difference, but it means you can't. I mean, what I was doing is I did the loop without that second C to G to D, and so then I can just loop that through, and I can put the bass to it, and in that way I've got most of the song laid out, just right there. So you lay down one loop, and you got basically the whole song. Actually, but it would be a little more efficient. But the problem that creates is then when that difference comes in the chorus, I have to get out of the loop, and then I'm no longer looping. I'm just doing the C, G, D on the guitar, and that means there's no other instrumentation that's going along with it because it's not looped. So that's maybe not necessarily a bad thing, but I think I like overall to keep the bass going there. I don't really. So that's the thing, is you got to pay attention to every song and what works in different places and what. And so for me, I feel like it loses a little bit of the energy that it needs if I let the bass drop out there. Whereas maybe in other songs, it's a nice moment where it comes down and gives it a little space, lets it breathe. That can work sometimes, but in this particular one, I think it doesn't. So, or at least it would work better if the bass was still there. It works this way that I just did it, but I think it worked better if the bass is maintained. So I think G, walk down. I think another way to do it would be, since there are, other than the bridge, you could look at it as there's one basic progression, or you could look at it as there's one basic progression, that's the verse and the chorus, and then there's a pre-chorus. I'll unfold before you what I strung together, the very first words of a lifelong love letter. So that's the pre-chorus, and so that I can separate onto a different track. But another thing that I could do is break that G walk down to E minor. I could separate those two and then put the C, G, D on separate tracks. And then the only thing that would do is that then I have to always be switching between those two tracks, so I'll be pushing a lot of extra buttons. And so the question is it worth it to push all those extra buttons in order to keep that bass line? That's the question. For that, keep the bass line for the one line at the end of the chorus. That's the question. And the answer is maybe. Tell the world that we finally got it all right. And choose you. We'll become yours and you will become mine. And choose you. And choose you. Well, I could just record that one thing on a separate track. That's what I should do. Here we go. Here we go. Got that beat nicely timed. Let's go. The bow break, let it come down crashing. Let it fade out to a dark sky. Can't say I'd even notice if it was absent, 'cause I live by the light in your eyes. And then that'll be tricky. But no, I can do this. We'll do this. So go. I'll unfold before you what I've strung together, the very first words of a lifelong love letter. Tell the world that we finally got it all right. I choose you. You will become yours and you will become mine. I choose you. I choose you. Let the bow break, let it come down crashing. Let the sun fade out to a dark sky. Can't say I'd even notice if it was absent, 'cause I live by the light in your eyes. I'll unfold before you what I strung together, the very first words of a lifelong love letter. Tell the world that we finally got it all right. I choose you. I will become yours and you'll become mine. I choose you. I choose you. There was a time when I would have believed them if they told me you could not come true. Just love's illusion. But then you found me and everything's changed. I believe in something again. My whole heart will be yours forever. This is the beautiful start to a lifelong love letter. Tell the world that we finally got it all right. I choose you. I will become yours and you will become mine. I choose you. I choose you. We are not perfect. We'll learn from our mistakes. As long as it takes, I will prove my love to you. I'm not scared of the elements. I am underprepared, but I am willing to do better, and even better, get to be the other half of you. Tell the world that we finally got it all right. I choose you. I will become yours and you will become mine. I choose you. I choose. Tell the world that we finally got it all right. I choose you. I will become yours and you will become mine. I choose you. I choose you. Close, 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 close. That's most of the way there. think that might be it for me tonight. I'll do this one. Let's see how it feels on this It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take this off. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again, with candy canes and silver lanes to glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, toys in every store. But the prettiest sight you see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the hope of Barney and Ben. Dolls that will talk and we'll go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well, the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring, is the carol that you sing right within your heart. So let's see. Let's see if it can work with me. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again, with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring. That's gonna be tricky, cause it changes up. I don't know if I'll be able to do the bass on that, but I could do a beat and just do the acoustic. That's probably the way to do it. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look in the 5 and 10, glistening once again, with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, toys in every store, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. So I should take this like this. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls will talk and we'll go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well, the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. I could do a loop. I could do a loop of the opening progression, and that way I have that available for the lead. It's actually a pretty complex melody. I tell you what, some of these Christmas songs, man, they 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 like to make Christmas songs difficult. I don't know what it is. A lot of them are pretty simple. I shouldn't say it, but some of these Christmas songs come along. You're like, you think of most Christmas songs as these just simple, happy songs that there's not a whole lot to them. That, they can be simple because the message is simple, and the point of a lot of them is pretty simple. And then you dig into them and learn what's actually going on musically. It's like, the hardest song that Nathan ever wrote that I worked on was a Christmas song. Jingle bell rock. Alright, I'm gonna end on this one. This will be the one. Last Christmas. Alright, we're gonna lower that. So do that to. I don't want that in B. What are we doing in B? Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Alright, so let's see here. This will be the last one. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Once bitten and twice shy, I'll keep my distance, but I still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year and it doesn't surprise me. Once bitten and twice shy, I'll keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Merry Christmas, I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying I love you. I meant it. Now I know what a fool I've been. But if you kiss me now, I know you'd fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save you from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I'll give you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Crowded room, friends with tired eyes, hiding from you and your soul of ice. God, I thought there's someone to rely on me. I guess I was just a shoulder to cry on. Face of a lover with a fire in his heart, a man undercover, but you tore it apart. Where we go? Again, I found a love you'll never fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save it from tears, I'll give it to someone someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, save it from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, save it from tears, I'll give it to someone special. This year, save it from tears, give it to someone special. Last Christmas, last Christmas, last Christmas. Fool me then, you'll never fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, save it from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, save it from tears, give it to someone special. Thank you, good night. Thank all you good people. Have a great night. See you guys later. Bye-bye.